This video and this information could change your life. Just sit back, relax, and treat this video like a podcast and just pay attention. Hear me out for just a few minutes. Enjoy.
Oh, I've been married a long time ago.
Sorry, I have autism. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how are my snipers doing today? Listen, I hope you guys are doing fantastic because look, Dogecoin, I believe the bottom is in. Now, before I freak you guys out and ask you a very important question, just know I like Dogecoin. I love the dog. Rip Doge. But look, let's get very, very serious for just 1 second, all right? So, in terms of technical analysis, right, the last thing Dogecoin had to do was pretty much fill up this candle. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, just know it pretty much had to go near the bottom of the candle, and you can see that we went this, right, went below this candle, which is very, very good. Dogecoin, fundamentally, in terms of technical analysis, looks really good, right? It looks very, very healthy in terms of structure. So if you hold Dogecoin, that is good news. But now listen, the only problem with Dogecoin is just two things. One, there's an unlimited supply. Every single day, there's more and more Dogecoin. Now, it's not the most crazy amount that's getting produced every day, but at the end of the day, it's still technically, it's going to take more money each day to hold Dogecoin's value. I'm just putting that out there. Number two, it is at 15, almost 16 billion market cap. Okay, so just know that's a good amount. Just know if it were supposed to 10x, it would be around 160 billion. And now to put it into perspective, something like Ethereum is double that. And Ethereum is the second biggest coin. So, and I understand that there's going to be swaps that eventually there's going to be multiple coins in the hundreds of millions. But you have to remember, Dogecoin at the end of the day is just a dog. It's just a meme coin. So you have to be careful. So I'm going to draw out 3 very important scenarios and places of where you should probably start taking your Dogecoin profit. Now, I'm going to do this in technical analysis because for me, that is the most important thing. And I've proven on channels time and time again that the markets don't lie, right? So this right here around the 0.51 is the first area I'd be considering taking my profits. Why? Well, for those that are traders and know, pretty much you can see this weekly candle is here, right? So if Dogecoin didn't have the best performance, right, we could see a tap in somewhere here before we get a sell-off, right? Now, I do think overall that is still kind of early, but I'm just putting it out there. Now, the second scenario that I think is probable is if we actually break this down over here, right? If we break it down, we pretty much see that over here we have pretty much a double top, and if we break it down even further, we could pretty much see that there is some leftover imbalance over here. And what I'd be looking to do is pretty much have this candle filled, right? So, right, we can see the imbalance, right? We can see it. And for me, it would be this candle pretty much getting filled around the 0.65 to the 0.70, right? So that would be my second take profit, right? That's what I'd be looking out for. And the third scenario, which is obviously the least probable because it's already getting up there, is Dogecoin hitting $1. Because, ladies and gentlemen, if it were to hit $1, it would be around 150 billion market cap, which is a lot. All right, it is a lot. And you got to remember, the narrative is going to be Dogecoin to $1. But what are smart investors going to do? They're probably going to be taking it out early, right? So maybe if it goes to 80s or 90s, they're going to take it out, all right? Because they know everyone's waiting for that dollar, and they're just going to take their money. Now, another thing we could be looking at, which I kind of forgot, was sweeping these highs, right? So we would go back over to 74 cents, and maybe would go, spike up to low 80s before, like I said, investors take out. Now, just be wary of this. Just be aware, right? You need to learn a little bit of technical analysis and why investors would take money out there because that is very, very important for your crypto journey. You understand? For you making a bag. Now, if you don't want to do that, just remember these zones and remember what I said. All right. Also, it doesn't hurt taking some profits here, some profits here if we hit here. And then if we go a little bit higher, cash out between this range, right? Cash out between this range, the rest of it, and boom, easy as done. Remember, it doesn't hurt taking profits.